I was working on the 4 at a time flying geese, and when you cut it in half, you should have a nice overlap here at the triangles, so when you add your other piece you get equal 1/4 inch here at the, what am I trying to say? I'll show you on this other one. So you have the 1/4 inch at your point here for your seam allowance. So what I'm going to do on this is grab my seam ripper and just take this off. What's happened is my background square is too big, so I need to cut a little piece off right size and then just go on from there. Put my triangles back on. Oops. Don't forget your little red ball on your seam ripper goes underneath your fabric here. It will prevent ripping. I'm trying not to bump the camera too much, but I've got a little tiny workspace defined by the tape down here. And I may or may not be in camera anyway. So I'm just running this along here. Okay, there's my triangle. What I need to do is put, oops, my large background triangle here, and right now, can you see this? Okay, I'll pull this up a little bit. Right now you might be able to see that this is actually it's distorted here at the corner, but it's 4.5 inches and it should be 4 1/4 inches. So I'm going to do this down 1/4 inch. Large ruler. I'm just going to make a line here and use my smaller ruler to squeeze in. And again, I said I'm using a tiny ruler. Okay. I use as many lines as I can. I don't know if you can see, there's a white line on this ruler that's at a 45-degree angle. And I want that ruler line to be along this edge. And want to make sure my lines on my ruler are equal with the bottom edge, which I don't think. I'll move the camera slightly. My line down here, and I can see that I'm now off my red line. I have to move the camera. Excuse me. Make sure all my lines match. Make sure that 45-degree line is good. Grab my cutter. Basically, I'm cutting a 1/4 inch. Now that it's 4 1/4, and 4 1/4, I can just take match up my points. Okay, I'm a little anal about threads, so pardon me, I couldn't find my tweezers. This just keeps a lot of stray threads out of your seam. Okay. Put this back on here. I am going to put a pin in here. This way for now, because I want more stability there. Here's the other one. See, my corner's a little messed up, but that's okay. Mostly line up my raw edges on this one. And now you can see in the center here, I have a really nice overlap, so that's plenty for my 1/4 inch seam allowance. Alright. Let me sew this, and I will, well, I'll show you when I'm done. That was me getting my bunny tail started. Sewing machines usually sound pretty bad on camera. When I hear them, I always think they need oil or something, but they're just fine. Pull the pins out. Okay. Now here's my piece back. Oops. There we go. And you can see I have a really nice overlap now for my next two. My next square will bisect those. Uh-oh, sorry, geometry. Let me iron this real quick. Press. I should give you something to look at. There you go. Grab my other square. Put the line in the right direction would help a lot. There we go. Line up those, line up my raw edges. Should be going in the center. Okay, back in a second. What else can you look at? I'll just put that. got that one sewn. And I can put this on one. Pull this out a little bit. It's my ruler. And again, when I'm trimming this, or cutting this in half, I'm lining up a 45-degree line right along this edge. Okay. This. There's that. So you can see I have my 1/4 inch seam allowance back. Yay! Now, as long as we're here, we might as well trim this. And they're supposed to be 2 inches wide by 3.5 inches long. So the first thing I'm going to has a little V at the top.